Hello, everybody. Earlier, we talked about resumes and the reason we have resumes, the intent of a resume. Today, I thought I'd spend a couple minutes talking about crafting the perfect resume. First thing, I have a pretty good resume, but I've been in human resources for a number of years, and what I've done is looked at what the best was. So one of the first hints I'm going to give you is go on the internet. You can also ask mine, send for an email, and I'll send you mine. But go on the internet and look at a ton of emails with resumes and find the resume that you like, that you think works well. So that's the first thing to do. You're not copying what people put on their resume, but you're copying the format. Find resumes that really stick out to you and go, wow, that's a good resume. That's the first thing. Second thing on crafting a great resume is remember, don't go overboard on different colors of papers, there's some people that try to get paper that even smells good. That don't detract from the central message, but make sure that you use a nice paper, a nice quality paper, and then use nice universal font that's easy to read. It's usually Arial or Comic Sans, but something that's somewhat universal. It's easy to read. Don't get fancy with the paper or the font. Now, the third part is make sure you have a really good email address. Don't create something like, I want to find a job, or hire me, or my nephew is cute. Make sure it's just something that's very simple and straightforward. Objectives. I still think objectives are important. You want to get across to somebody why somebody should interview you. Objectives are one of the key aspects that you should see first on a resume, to me. Some people say they're going out of style, but when I look at a resume, I like to know what somebody is searching for. Make it a very simple sentence, not anything more. You really try to avoid paragraphs when you write a resume. As I've mentioned before, the average person in human resources spends 15 seconds on a resume, so it's got to be quick, but objective. Now, what we have often seen is skills competencies. It's becoming quite popular today. The only thing I would say about that is make sure that they're related to the job. So your competencies and skills, which you put towards the top, really should be related to the job. I tell people all the time, avoid things like great communicator, solid team player, knows Word and Microsoft Office. We've seen those so much, and no one pays attention to them anymore. The joke I often give is no one says poor communicator. Can't get along with others. That's not something they put in there. So those have become so universal and even so expected that not many people spend time on those from a human resource perspective. But if you want to put in there things like 20 years experience in negotiations, have negotiated 14 MOUs, have completed 17 contracts of sales over $1 million. Those are excellent, and those really capture the interest. And that's really one of those aspects that get towards the top of a resume. A couple other things. When you present your experiences, make sure that you include a one sentence, maybe two, but one sentence overview of the job, and the rest should be bullets. 3 to 5 bullets placed in order, and they should be accomplishments. They should not be duties, accomplishments. And that's really important on the job and creating your experiences. Outside of that, certainly include any great organizations that you belong to. Make them non-political. Organizations that you belong to, civic organizations, volunteers is excellent, and then any kind of awards or accomplishments. That's the basic natures of crafting the perfect resume. Of course, if you need any help on yours, let me know and I'd be happy to help you. It is an important document. It is, as the French say, a summary of what your background is, and so pay particular attention to presenting yourself best. Best of luck, and let me know how I can help. Good luck.